Sophie Turner shocked fans when she said she would never return to the United States, a country where so many stars fight to build their careers. For an actress who found worldwide fame at a young age, walking away from the US sounds almost unbelievable. Yet behind that strong decision lies a mix of family ties, painful divorce battles, and the peace she finally found back in her homeland. Today we will look closer at why she feels so strongly about never living in America again. A new beginning in her homeland. When Sophie Turner left the United States in 2023, it was more than just a move. It marked the end of her marriage to Joe Jonas and the start of a fresh chapter. She admitted that resettling in the UK was the best decision she has ever made. For her, it was not only about geography, but about healing. She described how life in England instantly felt right again. Turner spoke openly about being surrounded by the people who matter most, saying that she finally understood how much family and close friends shape overall wellness. Living in the United States, she realized how lonely and detached life could feel without that daily support system. Now back in her home country, she feels settled and grounded. The fast pace and bright lights of America no longer hold the same attraction. Instead, Turner finds comfort in a slower, steadier lifestyle that allows her to focus on her children, her work, and her peace of mind. Family connection shaping her decision. The driving force behind Sophie Turner's choice was her deep attachment to her family. After years of building her career away from home, she discovered just how much strength comes from being near loved ones. She explained that living far from her parents and siblings had drained her emotionally in ways she did not fully understand until she returned. The move back to England allowed her to regain that vital connection. For Turner, wellness is not only about career success or financial stability. She realized it depends heavily on the people she sees every day and the emotional bonds that provide security. Being able to lean on her family during stressful times gave her the grounding she had been missing in the US. Her two daughters, Willa and Delphine, are also central to this choice. She wanted them to grow up surrounded by cousins, grandparents, and a strong support system. Turner has said that watching her children form those bonds has been one of the most rewarding parts of her life in England. This environment has brought emotional balance and a sense of fulfillment that was lacking across the ocean. I personally feel that when an actress of her stature openly admits needing family around, it shows a very human side that makes her story more relatable. Turner's path reminds us that even global celebrities need the same grounding and love that all families provide. The shadow of divorce. The end of Sophie Turner's marriage to Joe Jonas cast a heavy shadow over her life. Their relationship began in 2016 after Jonas reached out to her on social media. They quickly grew close, became engaged in 2017, and held an intimate Vegas wedding in 2019 before celebrating with family and friends later. By 2023, however, their union had collapsed. Jonas filed for divorce in Florida, stating that the marriage was irretrievably broken. Although the couple issued a public message calling the split mutual and respectful, the months that followed told a more complicated story. Custody disputes soon came into focus. Turner accused Jonas of holding on to their daughters' passports and preventing them from traveling back to England with her. She also claimed she found out about the divorce through the media, which added to the shock. In court filings, she pushed back against what she described as the wrongful retention of their children. During this time, the public image of the couple became unbalanced. Tabloids often praised Jonas for being a dedicated father, while Turner was unfairly criticized as if she were absent. She later told British Vogue that these were some of the worst days of her life. The stress weighed heavily on her, especially because she was filming at the time and could not fly immediately to her daughters. She spoke openly about feeling consumed by mum guilt and constantly questioning her choices. This pressure reinforced her longing for a stable home environment in the UK, where she could shield her children from ongoing drama and where she herself could recover in peace. How motherhood influenced her career path. Motherhood has transformed Sophie Turner not only in her personal life, but also in her professional journey. She has shared how raising her daughters gave her a new lens through which to view the world. That shift has directly influenced her work as an actress. She said that becoming a mother allowed her to bring more depth and honesty into her roles. Every scene now carries added layers of emotion because she draws on her real-life experiences. This change has given her career a stronger purpose and has pushed her to think about the legacy she wants to leave behind. For Turner, motherhood also brought stability. Her daughters gave her a reason to slow down, prioritize wisely, and make choices that put their needs first. The days of chasing every opportunity in the US are behind her, replaced by a focus on meaningful projects that align with her family life in England. From my own observation, many actors reach their creative peak when they can channel personal life experiences into their performances. Turner seems to be entering that stage now. By blending her career with her role as a mother, she has found a balance that not only shapes her art but also ensures a healthier, more fulfilling future. Support from unexpected friendships. During the most difficult period of her divorce, Sophie Turner found comfort in a surprising place. Taylor Swift opened her New York apartment to her, giving her a safe haven when everything else felt unstable. Turner later spoke about how grateful she was, calling it a safe space that helped her feel secure while she was far from home. That act of kindness showed her that genuine support does not come from location, fame, or wealth. It comes from the people who stand by you when you feel most vulnerable. Turner's time in Taylor's home became a reminder that even in moments of chaos, friendship can anchor you. This experience also highlighted a shift in her mindset. The celebrity lifestyle in the United States no longer held much appeal. What mattered more was the grounded and dependable network she would later build back in the UK, where her family and true sense of belonging awaited her. A fresh outlook on the future. Settling back into life in England, Sophie Turner declared she never wants to move again. For her, the UK is not simply a location, but the place where she has found balance and healing. She made it clear that the choice was not only about leaving the US behind, but about creating long-term stability for herself and her daughters. Raising Willa and Delphine in a steady environment has become her top priority. Turner believes that growing up close to family and friends will give her children the sense of security that every parent hopes to provide. At the same time, she knows her career can thrive without living in Hollywood. Modern film and television productions allow her to work internationally while still keeping her roots firmly planted at home. In my experience observing celebrity careers, stability often leads to stronger performances and healthier personal lives. Turner's decision proves that protecting peace and authenticity is sometimes more valuable than chasing constant exposure. Her future now looks centered on genuine happiness rather than the exhausting demands of American fame. Sophie Turner has turned a painful chapter into a new beginning, making it clear that the US is no longer where she belongs. Instead, she is thriving in the UK with her children and her career moving forward on her terms. What do you think about her choice to leave America behind, and do you find it relatable? Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more stories, and let us know what topic you would like us to cover next.